Kyle Winters.
And I'm Mike Anderson.
And we're Triptych Books. And we are a small comic book company. And we've been doing this for a really long time. We're passionate about comics. We're both writers. And we originally wanted to try and break into the traditional comic book industry and found out that the only way you can get into comic books is if you know someone who's already making comic books or knows someone who is running a comic book company, and we don't know either. So we decided to go about things a little less traditionally and basically do it our way. So we started looking for funding a couple of years ago, and we've been trying to go through the traditional channels of, banks, loans, grants, microfinancing, personal investment, angel investors, all that stuff. And none of that has really panned out because none of it really fit us, and that led us to Kickstarter. And Kickstarter is an amazing, amazing opportunity, and that's where we are now.
Yeah. And hopefully with Kickstarter, we can get the funding that we need to really bring the comics that we want to write, out.
And for this Kickstarter project, we're asking for $10,000 to produce and distribute our first comic book series, which is called Triggermen, and it was written by Mike here.
So I'm writing the comic book Triggermen, and it's about two best friends who are hitmen. One of them is Matt, who's kind of a more uptight and cautious kind of hitman, and then Jason, who's the fly by his seat, just sort of get the job done as quickly and as clean. Well,
not clean.
Sort of, yeah, it has fun. So in a kind of a fun way. And they're sort of the last of the independent hitmen, as most of the other hitmen are incorporated now and make fat checks working for big business,
killing people for burger chains and chains of stores that are large.
And we don't get into specifics.
No names.
But the really the focus is on the two of them and their character interactions and sort of the zany situations that they get themselves involved in, like setting up their high school bully as a fall guy for a crime, and having to assassinate somebody to save their favorite Chinese buffet.
I mean, the first couple of issues focus on Matt's reluctance to get back into the world of professional contract killing.
Right, and there is a slightly emotional side to it, but it's fun. I mean, it's a fun and it's a dark comedy.
So as I said earlier, we need $10,000 for this project. That's what the ultimate goal for Kickstarter is. And the $10,000 will go to paying an artist that we already have hired. Her name's Michelle Stanford. She's a fantastic artist.
Amazing.
And has dealt with our antics so far, and so that's appreciated, to say the least.
Yeah.
And we'll be paying her for the first 3 issues. And then
after that, it's mostly just printing, shipping, and distribution.
Well, this is about the rewards. We have multiple levels of very awesome rewards for everyone.
Right. If you pledge $5, then we'll give you a free copy of the first issue, plus you get immortalized in a special thank you portion of our website. We'll give you access to a special behind-the-scenes blog, which will be actually part of Kickstarter, and it'll have early artwork and ramblings by us.
And the moment you pledge the money is the moment you'll get access to that blog and those ramblings.
Right, and you get, and as soon as the issue is printed, we'll ship it out to you.
Yes.
If you pledge $15, you get all the same stuff, but the issue will be signed by the writer and the artist. If you pledge $50, then we'll give you a signed copy of the second issue as well. If you pledge $100, we'll do all the same stuff, plus we'll give you a signed character print. If you do $150, then we'll give you a special signed copy of the third issue, plus a thank you mention in the back of the issue. For $250, we do all the same stuff, except we give you a 1-year subscription to the first comic series that we print, which will be Triggermen, plus a signed, hand-drawn character sketch by the artist Michelle Stanford.
Which is worth the money a lot.
And for $1,000, we will give you a free copy, everything that we just said, plus a free copy of the first issue of every new comic series we come out with, ever. The end goal. This is just the beginning. This is just the start. Triggermen is the first of many comics that we want to write. And if we get the money through Kickstarter, that's really it can get us going, and we can.
Basically, that's the fuel. I mean, we're going to provide the spark, ignite the fuel, and hopefully that will get the engine running. Both of us have multiple projects. I mean, to be entirely honest, we have over 20 amongst just the two of us that we want to do, that we have planned out. And so there's a lot of things we plan on doing. A lot of series, a wide variety of series, a lot of artists we've already talked to.
Yeah.
And having this Kickstarter funding will be the thing that allows us to really become, I think, a creative force out there.
Yeah. We could take our what we want to do to the next level and really get out there.
Yeah. And, by supporting us, you're also supporting that. And I think that's one thing that you really need to realize when you pledge money is the $5 doesn't just get you a free issue, it also gets you a new player in the landscape. So again, I'm Kyle Winters.
And I'm Mike Anderson.
And we're Triptych Books. And we thank you for watching, and we hope you'll pledge. You can pledge at Kickstarter.com, and we'll have a link on our website, which is www.triptychbooks.com. That's TRIPTYCH books.
And if you don't give us money, we'll kill John Dickens.